Hey, everyone. Here we are, Thursday night NFL opening season, opening day, whatever, day day, everything. Lots of other stuff going on as well. We got baseball happening. We got a basketball showdown happening. We've got the hockey game happening. Um, Yesterday we did uh, good on our NBA. Did well on our NBA lineups. Did not get anything in baseball or hockey, but we won $55 on our NBA matchup. So that was good. As of right now, we've got golf happening, which is still first day. And I guess I'm some kind of super late start. Because I still got three of my three of my players are only around hole 13, 14. Um, so I'm not sure. First day. Right now I got Vegas at -2. He's done for the day. I have picked up Mark Hubbard. He's at a -4. He's done for the day. And I picked up Garcia, who's even. Um, and then I still got Varner the third, Cauley, and Gooch. The Gooch. Um, Varner's at -2 through 12. Cauley's at -2 through 13. And the Gooch is at -3 through 13. So we'll see. Minus even right now is 98th, so that's not good. -2 is 54th. So I'd say nobody's done. So we'll see how that goes. What else we got happening here? We have a couple of bets on the game. One's not really a bet. One was just a giveaway by DraftKings. I'm not sure, but they had a deal where you could bet on Kansas City for Kansas City getting 101 points. So, with a maximum $50 bet. Uh, David Johnson just scored. Maybe they'll lose by 102 points. But so I put $50 on that, obviously. And I was able to use a odds boost with it, so it paid basically even money. So assuming that happened, that's going to be basically $100, which is good. And then we also have a bet for Mahomes to throw for over 305 yards. Off to a slow start, but hey. David Johnson just scored. That's good. We have him on. We have two showdown lineups going tonight. Um, they both have David Johnson, so that's good. Um, but they're in that huge. Both of those lineups are the things that we got from the countdown. So that's like, I don't know, a million people or something. How many people are in this contest? Um, 349,707. That might be the largest. I don't know. Largest one that I've entered. I'm not sure. 349,707 entries from people. So we'll see where that goes. Um, I mean, obviously, the odds of winning the top prize in that one, you have to. That's just a dart throw. There's so many. Virtually every permutation of lineup is going to be taken. Now, I do have one lineup that has David Johnson as my captain, so that's a nice bonus to start there. DraftKings is acting weird tonight too. It might just be because I'm sure there's a ton of people here right now. But yeah, I've got on that one. That's not my team. I keep on clicking on it to bring up my team, and it's not bringing up my team. Bring up somebody else's team. Let's try this again. There's my team. On that team, I've got David Johnson as my captain. I've got Tyreek Hill, who has no catches yet. I have Kelsey, Travis, who has one catch for 11 yards. I have Fuller, who has one catch for 6 yards. And I have Watkins and Cobb, neither of which have any catches. And we're in 39,503rd place, which is in the money in a 370,000 person league. Let's see what else. We have our basketball showdown going. We are not in the money right now. We're in a 784 team game there. We are I don't know. It's really piled up here. I am currently what the hell? I am currently 2 points. I'm 1.25 points out of the money. So, and that one I got Rondo as my captain, and then I've got LeBron, Davis, Westbrook, Green, and then I've also got McElmore. He's just hit a couple of threes, so that's nice. He's got 3 3-pointers now. I'd like to see him keep on going. He's only 21% owned. So if he wound up catching on it and getting me some points, that would be vainglorious, is the word I would use. I think they're short. It's going to be 4th down for Kansas City here early. 4th and very short. 4th and inches. In their own, pretty deep in their own territory. They're lining up like they're going to go for it. Andy Reid loves to try to pull that shit here, but we'll see what he does. He's going for it. He got it. Handed it off to the fullback back there. Plowed ahead there for him. Let's see. What else is happening? Oh, yeah, NHL. We have a lineup there. Again, it's just the showdown again. And Kelsey was a big run there. Let's see where we got. End of the first period, nothing. That's pretty good. I went with both goaltenders. Just based on the first game. It's obviously only the first quarter. So we'll see what happens there. This is a 2,352 person tournament. We're in 34th place right now. So that's not bad. In addition, Sammy Watkins with a catch. That's nice. In addition to the two goaltenders, we went with Nate Schmidt, took Stastny, and Foxa. They've all pitched in, except Foxa hasn't gotten anything yet. He's the only one. They've all got at least a shot on goal, except for Foxa. And then Took's got a block shot. Only 4.1 points out at first. You know, but that can all change in a heartbeat with a goal. Oh, there's that Edwards-Hilaire guy. Edwards-Hilaire with a nice run. Very nice run. And then what else? Oh, and then we have some baseball going tonight. That New York game got canceled, so hopefully anyone out there that's got what's his name? Garrett Cole on their lineup got in there and made the change. Right now we're in the money, but there's still a lot of baseball left to be played. Oh, Watkins with another little game there. It's the end of the first quarter. So, commercial in between the whatchamacallit quarters, I guess they're called. Let's see, where are we at there? Kelsey got us a few more points. Watkins got us a few more points. You know. Best ball kicks off today too. I don't really have many folks going into tonight's game. I think I ended up with four total best ball teams. We'll see how this goes. This best ball thing. I've always been a fan of season long NFL fantasy drafts. I think it'll be really interesting to see what kind of difference there is. And I also love drafts that don't allow free agency and where you have to put in the work prior to the draft and make sure you cover as many of your positions as you can in the event of injury. So I like that a lot. And also rewards people who maybe take a reach on a rookie or somebody who trade, a trade move, like maybe you figured, Watson was going to be fine without Hopkins, so you drafted Watson a little higher than some people, or you liked Cooks replacing Watson in that lineup, or you liked Watson going out there with Kyler Murray in Arizona. All things that you can get rewarded for in a season-long draft that has no free agency. We'll see. I hope that regardless of how I do, I hope it's successful for DraftKings enough that they run it very similarly to at least the way it's set up this year, so that second goal. Fucking Demarcus Robinson. They're taking shots at Demarcus Robinson. I ain't got him. Kelsey for a touchdown. Okay. Let's see here. Not my team. Why don't you go to my team when I click on you? I know there's a lot of players out there. Let's see. Basketball guys. End of the third. It's end of the third quarter in the basketball game. The score is 86 to 70 in favor of the Lakers. One more quarter to go. Houston's got to get some points. Would love to see McLemore get some more points there. Where are we at? 124th place right now. 16.74 out of first. McLemore is definitely the guy that we would need to get a good fourth quarter here to move up significantly at all. I'd be happy just hanging and holding on to the money, of course. Westbrook. I mean, Westbrook hasn't scored a lot of. He's 59.4% owned. He's only at 26 points, so that's not a lot. Not for $10,000 anyway. All 6 of my guys right now, at least at the end of the third, were on the court. Are they going to be on the court for the start of the fourth? Don't know. I don't know. Let's see, fourth quarter. Looks like Davis is not on the court. He's 72% owned. Rondo's 81% owned, but only 31% captained. That's actually a pretty high amount. Let's see who gets any more points. We can get any more points here. I mean, it's super tight. You can fall out of the money in a heartbeat here. Watson got sacked.
Doing okay over there?
Yep, all good. Watson with a good run. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any way to tell what's going on with the basketball until it's over. It's I mean, we're in 224th place. We're 17 points out of first. So Macklemore got a few more points. Kansas City gets the ball at their own 10. Yeah, I mean, right now we're in 221st place with 101. 221st place. 117th place is 181.5. So there's half a point difference between 221st and nearly the top 100. We just got a little combo there from James and Rondo. That always helps. So we're in 180th position right now. We are again half a point out of 78th place. So again, there's really no way to. Yeah, I mean, first of all, the game's starting to get a little bit of a blowout here. You know, I mean, it's 93 to 76. There's only 9 minutes 25 seconds left. So anything could happen here in terms of who's going to stay on the court. And that was a nice little. Well, it was a combo, but it didn't help us. It was Davis and James. I think that dropped us down some. I'm not sure. Let's see. James has a double-double. He's 2 assists away from a triple-double. Rondo's pretty close to a double-double himself. Davis has a double-double. He's a good way off. He's not going to get a triple-double. Westbrook, no. Green is surprisingly close to a double-double with 9 points and 7 rebounds. 9 minutes and 8 seconds left. Little dump over to Kelsey. Let's see what else is happening here. Hockey staying pretty much the same. Baseball, let's see. The San Francisco-San Diego game's underway. We have Paddock as one of our pitchers. He went through the first with 3 out, no hits and 2 strikeouts, so that's good. We also went with a bit of a Cincinnati stack on this lineup. We'll see. We're in 13th place out of 74. That was a smaller tournament. Oops. Edwards-Helaire with a nice little run. I got him in one of my best ball lineups, I think. Somewhere. McLemore's off the court. Green is off the court. Those are my 2 lowest percentage owned guys. That's not gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work out well for us.
start against the Texans. And Cleve Blakeman, a man we haven't heard from much tonight, will call this one for us.
On infraction. Defense. 99. Right good penalty. No first down.
This is one of those now where they say, you know, you're supposed to watch the ball if you're playing defense. Well, you can't get any closer to the ball than JJ was. Just got a little jump and kept right on rolling. Boy, if he gets back healthy, he was having a heck of a year last year before he hurt that back. He can get back to form. It is
John Reed, so he's already carried 8 times for 57 yards in a quarter and a half.
And these are those zone runs where everybody comes off. Watch the cutoff block coming right here. All the linemen move one direction, and then the back makes a move. And 70% of their plays are zone running plays. And for Edwards-Helaire, it's exactly what they did at LSU as well. So he comes in and fits in the read.
I started to see you put your hand in the oven, and that's what the Texans did last year. In the divisional game, they had a 24-7 lead, shot everybody by faking a punt from about their own 30-yard line. Dan Sorensen made a great tackle, and then the Chiefs were off running.
Yeah, they also had a 4th and 1 and kicked a field goal down around the 10-yard line. So, it doesn't make a difference. The odds are from 51 to 7.
He was off on a kill shot, and he got killed. Second and 2.
Kansas City just churning down the field.
Andy Reid, a guy who loves to throw the ball. That's been his history. First team to win a Super Bowl, averaging under 25 carries per game, 23.4 last year. But tonight, well, he's got that stud rookie right now. At least he looks like he's already run the ball 13 times, and they've thrown it 16. It's about 3 to the 23-yard line. A little bit more than 5 minutes to go in a rapid first half.
It's a clever strategy on the part of Anthony Weaver. He's forcing them to go slowly down the field. Most teams, especially this early in the season, are going to make mistakes, right? They're going to have a holding, jump offside, you're going to do something wrong. So far, the Chiefs have not accommodated that strategy.
Kansas City running its 31st play with 16 for Houston. Last year when Houston came in here and won the game in the regular season.
Come on.
They had a 2-1 time of possession advantage, but not even close tonight.
Let's see.
Watt's going to read this option play on the edge out here and take a good shot at Patrick Mahomes. As soon as Mahomes saw him, he got rid of that ball as fast as he could. Like, oh, almost ignored that.
They're down to 30. Chiefs in the momentum. One advantage now. Time of possession. Darrell Williams in the backfield. Mahomes under pressure. Robinson slips a tackle out of bounds at the 11-yard line. First down.
This team does a better job of creating traffic for wide receivers to get open.
Basketball coming down
Guys sneak underneath here at Robinson.
near the end.
That entire pile and try and get there. It's just impossible. This team does more things when they put 4 or 5 wide receivers on one side of the field than any team I see.
Spot the ball right at the 10. This is first down and goal. Mahomes gets the drain.
Well, they're saying Watkins scored that touchdown, but we'll see.
Sammy Watkins with those 3 touchdowns opening day tonight to give the Chiefs their first lead of the game.
Yeah, they just a little return route on the outside and over the top was going to come Kelsey. So as he comes back out, Kelsey is flashing. The corner has to back up, and there you go.
I think it's a touchdown.
He's going to draw the attention, draw that quarterback off of him, and Watkins just enough room. So once again,
Maybe, maybe not.
Touch this.
was he touched?
Yeah, that's the question, right? Noble could have been down, but if he wasn't touched, he's in.
under review.
Yeah, they're gonna review it.
As all story plays on.
What a drive.
Yeah, 91 yards.
Can't wait to tell everyone about AT&T's Big 5G news.
AT&T has nationwide 5G?
Yep.
And that's faster.
Faster, yeah.
But is it reliable?
And secure.
You should consider making a big deal about it.
Bigger?
I said bigger.
Bigger deal. Bigger than what I'm doing.
It's not complicated. A 5G network needs a 5G pipe. Now, everyone, including existing customers, can get a free Samsung Galaxy Note 20 after trade-in.
I think.
Stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and pain.
Do I have? No.
Rinvoq, a once-daily pill.
I don't think I have markers of both, do I?
Rinvoq helps pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA. That's what Rinvoq can mean. With RA, overactive
Yeah, no.
attacks your joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
Oh, I do. No, that's not me. Sorry, you fucker.
Infections and blood clots, sometimes fatal, have occurred, as have certain cancers, including lymphoma, and tears in the stomach or intestines, and changes in bladder cells. Your doctor should monitor your blood work. Tell your doctor about any infections, or may become pregnant while taking Rinvoq.
Take on RA. Talk to your rheumatologist about
Okay, I do have markers of both. Okay.
Make it your mission. If you can't afford your medicine, Aldi may be able to help.
Again, in a 349,707 person tournament. Not sure how much it matters, man.
Help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
That's right. Are there any questions? Yes.
Let's see. NBA there.
All right, let's talk coverage.
I want to take a look at the baseball here. What's happening? We're still in the money. We're in 19th place. I'm not anything huge.
Virginia toasts the weakest link. Tuesday Center, 25 for NBC.
Bye.
After a good play, runner's left elbow was down with ball position short of the goal line. It'll be second and goal from that point. With 3 minutes to play.
No, no touchdown for Watkins.
He was contacted on his way down. So it's going to be second down and goal.
That'll make your face mask. Think about it. Take a touchdown.
Second touchdown that's been taken away from the Chiefs. By J.J. Watt, he ran right in with Watt at the 1-yard line, so it's third down. But under 3 minutes to go.
J.J. Watt's going to do a hard slant down inside over Mitchell Schwartz right into here. And just jam this play up. That's what you want to do on the goal line. You got nothing to lose. Take a shot. Go sideways. Try and have a big collision. Work perfectly.
Tight formation here with the fullback now. They split it out to the right. Tight to wide. Pass caught by Watkins, and he gets it.
So now Watkins got the touchdown.
Was going to roll it down just short. Then he comes in with both arms up.
Unless they review it again.
So Watkins winds up getting his touchdown. And Kansas City has the lead official.
All this is a power run on the outside. You got two big blockers right in front of you, and they're just going to run an all-tackle play while you're going to run it out.
You put a fullback and a tight end out there. Send Watkins inside. TDKC.
They got their touchdown back. They did close up.
It's like we're slowly slipping in the NHL. Still nothing. We're just not getting enough of the shots on goals or block shots. I mean, there's been 36 shots on goal. Yeah, we're just not getting enough of the peripheries. Enough of the peripheries. Looks like basketball. Yeah, we're gonna slip out of the basketball there. I think. I mean, it's. I can't even tell, man. We're half a point out of 87th place. But we're out of the money right now. You know, so. The key, though, is that, I mean, Macklemore. Neither Macklemore nor Green is on the court. KC kicks off. A little bit of a run back this time. It's out to the 20. Only 3 hours and 26 minutes left. Jeff Green is back on for Houston. I mean, he's 50% owned, but that's the second lowest ownership in this lineup right here.
We have not seen the deep pass tonight. This is a team that really, they've got the speed, they've got the weapons on the outside, and so far we have not seen those shot plays we're used to seeing.
It's the 2-minute warning. Second down and 3 will lead them back to Kansas City.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and I'm part of the team building a powerful 5G experience for America.
It's 5G ultra wideband, and it's already available in parts of select cities,
Like Los Angeles.
and in New York City.
And it's rolling out in cities around the country.
With massive capacity, it's like an 8-lane highway compared to a 2-lane dirt road.
25 times faster than today's 4G networks.
In fact, it's the fastest 5G in the world. From the network more people rely on. This is 5G built right.
3 minutes left. It's a 10-point game. I mean, anytime you've got Westbrook and the Beard on your team, you know, if you're within 10, I guess you're not out of it.
I want to personally thank the military service members. They have been instrumental in our domestic response to this pandemic. See how USAA honors and protects our nation's military at salutetoservice.gov.
Have you heard? You can instantly win up to $25K in prizes with DraftKings free instant win game. The 100 billion golden ticket giveaway is in full swing. Get your free prize now.
I've got the golden ticket.
Plus anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000 in prizes instantly. Plus earn your shot at $1 million more. This giveaway ends soon. Download the app now and claim your instant prize up to $25,000 for free.
It was the night before kickoff. Went off to the house.
3 minutes and 1 second left in the game, in the basketball game. Looking good for the Lakers.
With his brand new team, their offense was messy, all snug in their pants. At Doritos and touchdowns, danced in their heads.
You're very loud, sure.
A chew out chew. To the front of the sofa, run down the hall. Now stack away, y'all. Because kickoff is here. It is game day, y'all.
Football has returned. The new season is underway.
Everybody except McElmore's on the court right now for my roster.
Mike Tirico here, Toyota halftime ahead. Tony and Rodney on the first half. We'll look at the Sunday night game in LA and a special performance from young musician Keith Bryant. Alan Chris, back to you. All right, thank you, Mike. Great to have a gang back on football night. Roger Goodell is here. He's going to follow us. He's going to Los Angeles for the Sunday night opener at the
2:39 left.
second half of the three-game club stop. His name is Johnson. Short of the first down. Third down and one.
One of those kind of big moments in the game right here, right? If they're not going for it on fourth down, there's Steve Spagnuolo on the inside line. Did such a great job, but boy, the Texans.
Rondo just got a double-double.
Big play here. Otherwise, Kansas City gets the ball back and hold of the timeout. And right now that becomes a moot point because David Johnson is able to move the chains with the first down up to the 32-yard line.
Still, ownership is just too high. I can't.
Take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K Skycam. Walmart has all kinds of things these days. There you go. We're going to take a look at some good defensive linemen. There's Chris Jones walking them back.
2 minutes and 9 seconds left.
On
It's an 8-point game.
Slamming down, making the play on the goal line. We've got some superstars out here on the field tonight.
And a very well played first half. Who could have believed two penalties? Both of the 5-yard variety, both against Houston. None against the Chiefs.
I love deep patch, man.
Brandon Cooks, the intended receiver, but he was covered well by L'Jarius Sneed.
Let's give a little credit out here to L'Jarius Sneed. He's had to fill in because Rashad Freeland is suspended, and he's been getting it done. He's a little face mask, even recovers, comes back, and makes the play. And that's what you do. You keep testing those rookies on the outside until they prove they can play. And he's proven.
Fourth round pick, 138 overall pick in the draft. Second and 10. Watson keeps his eyes downfield. Throws, and that's caught here by David Johnson. Works his way for a first down and stops the clock.
Minute 35 left.
You have to keep your eye on
9-point game. Definitely looking like it's over.
he likes to roam around the middle.
We just cannot get that extra half a point from anybody that we would need to move up into the money for the basketball.
Watson throws, and it's Chris Jones who gets in there to break up the play. Second down and 10 with 67 seconds.
This has turned into a problem. You can tell that they're going after Zach Bolton on the offensive line of Houston because when you put your best player on the edge against him, more often than not, you're going to win. So many times, look at that arm move. He gets that elbow right underneath there, puts it on his hand, shoves it out of the way. It's just like releasing as a wide receiver. These moves that they make with their hands, they're just the pass rush going.
Moving forward for Kansas City Chiefs. Pressure coming. He's got it away. Nice move by Jordan Akins, slipping underneath to the 33-yard line. Breaking away. And with 55 seconds, clock ticking down, Houston with 2 touchdowns, puts a win at 20.
58 seconds. 7-point game.
Watkins moves on. Downfield and throws that one away. Over the intended receiver, the pressure was put on that time by Frank Clark with 42 seconds.
I kept hearing about Jordan Akins and what he was going to do. He was a really good player last year. He was able to get open a lot, more than a yard of separation at a very high percentage. But what he was really special with was after the catch, being able to make people like that even miss.
It's a 5-point game now. It's a 105 to 100 with 58 seconds left. But we're just slipping further down.
14 for 104 yards. Good protection. Against the break. Joe Bates over Middleton. Played
34 seconds left. It's 108 to 100.
Tell
34 seconds. And we are just, I mean, we're just half a point. Half a point out of money. But we're not going to get it. McLemore's not on the court.
Let's give him credit. I mean, this first half was all about checking out the rookie, L'Jarius Sneed, and he's gotten it done. I mean, flat out, these wide receivers.
I think we're going to be half a point out of the money on the basketball.
Such a great red zone threat, and so far, we haven't seen anybody step. We haven't seen a Randall Cobb come out of this offense yet either. There's a lot of things you're expecting to see.
Long field goal. No good for Houston.
And then we'll give Kansas City the ball with 25 seconds. Not a lot of time, but then you got Mahomes. And he can do anything. Take a look at this. Is it the hole? Anger puts it down. Hole is good. Kicker's no good.
Now, I don't know how everybody feels about this situation, but I always thought as an offense, it was important to keep attacking at the end of the half. It gives you momentum going in. You feel like you're just attacking, and I think that's exactly what Andy Reid's going to do.
25 seconds. Logan's timeout. Mahomes to the outside. That's incomplete. Intended there for Sammy Watkins.
9 seconds left. The game's over. It's a 10-point lead.
We're seeing a much better J.J. Watt out there on the field, too. He was telling us that, of course, he's got
And that's the final. We'll see if anything gets adjusted. But it looks like half a point out of the money. Something bad happened in hockey. Somebody scored a goal. It wasn't us. Dallas scored a goal. He did not get a piece of it. Who scored it? Let's see. It was Oleksiak. Nice. At 3,600, that's going to be... That's tough. That is tough. Let's see. Baseball. Where are we at? Let's see. Philadelphia and Miami lined up. They're tied at the bottom of the 8th. I mean, we have a little mini Miami stack along with what's his name? Real Muto for Philly. See, Joyce is up right now. We have him as one of our money savers. He's only 2,100 and he's batting cleanup. We got 2 base on balls and an RBI so far today. Looks like he just got nothing. So,
looked like it, but he's so strong. I think he just grabbed that shirt. Now maybe Terry McCauley, real quickly, what do you think? He doesn't have to be inside the jersey, Chris. He doesn't have the name play here, and it's also a foul. There we go.
field goal here attempt for the old Chiefs.
Almost as an offense, I feel like you should be able to get that play over again, right? You know, because it actually plays to the
But yeah, so that's,
fouling team here,
I mean, yeah,
assuming that somehow affected the route.
we'll see. I would love to see a little odd adjustment in the NBA somewhere and give me an extra half point. Happens all the time to lose money. But while we're here at halftime, good. Let's do a quick my memory of the day. I did not stream yesterday, so I will do. This is my memory of the day for September 9th, 2020. Day 65 is the night of the meteor. And this one's very tricky to adequately express in words and get across how amazing the experience was. But this happened somewhere around 86 or 87, 1986 or 87. And I was hanging out in the street with my friend Frank and Lisa. Frank was a year ahead of us. Lisa and I graduated together. And it was probably somewhere around 9:30. This is sometime during the summer, August, I want to say. Definitely dark out. And I don't remember exactly what we were doing. It was just the three of us. I know we were kind of running around in the street, moving around the street in front of my house. And laughing. We were laughing about something. And all of a sudden, this meteor, shooting star, appeared in the sky. And now, I've seen, I don't know, thousands of shooting stars over the course of my life. You know, watching the Perseids and the Leonids and all that. This one was, without a question, the most amazing one that I've ever seen. There's another one, there's a story behind another one that will appear later in the year, but this one was amazing. I swear to whatever power you believe in, that you could hear it in the sky. Because we all fell silent. Because you saw it flash in the atmosphere first. And we looked up, and all three of us just fell silent, and you could hear it disintegrating. Like, you could hear it like that. I could make out contours in the meteor itself, in the stone, in the rock that was shooting through the air. I could make out contours in the sky. It was insane. I mean, it had to be something that if it had taken a slightly different angle or been slightly larger, would have ended all life on the planet, or maybe it did end all life on the planet. It definitely ended all life on the planet in some other dimension. But we watched it go the entire way. I used to live by the city garage where all the trucks for the city would go. And we watched it go all the way over that, all the way over my house, all the way as far as we could see it until it disappeared. And then there was a moment of silence after that. And then all of us were like, oh my God. And we had all seen it. I've never seen another or heard another shooting star like that. And I've never seen one that detailed and amazing. So, that is my memory for September 9th. Now, to catch up for today, my memory for September 10th, day 66. This one is the night that wasn't. I mentioned earlier in the year how Gary and I were never very successful at betting on horses. My grandfather, who everyone called Ace, we called Puppy, used to bet on horses all the time. Yeah, he was big on horsing and horse racing. And one night we went to this off-track betting place, and my grandma, who we had called Bubby, says to Puppy before we leave, she goes, "Hey, remember to play my number." And she always played 217 straight as a trifecta. Like, just, she didn't mix anything up. She was like 217. Every race where 217 was eligible, she would play 217. So we go gambling, and we're betting on horses. And sure enough, somewhere around the middle, race 7 or 8, somewhere around there, 217 comes up straight. And I go, "Hey, that's Puppy's number." And Puppy's all, "Yeah." And he starts looking through his tickets, and he's looking, and he's looking, and he says, I think I forgot to play it on this one, but it should be okay. I don't think that one's going to pay off very big. $27,000 is what the payoff was. $27. The payout for a $2 bet was $27,000, and he did not play the number. I didn't know if he was going to die right there on the spot, or if Bubby was going to kill him when we got home. The whole ride home too, he was like, "Hey, don't tell your Bubby, don't tell your Bubby about this. Don't tell your Bubby about what happened." But it wasn't just me. I was there. My mom was there. This is one of the early trips with Karen. Like after I first met her, and I was like, "Well, I don't think we're all gonna lie." And sure enough, she was like, "Hey, how did it go? It was great. Great time, great time." And as if she knew, she was like, "Did my number come up?" And we was like, "Let's see what Puppy does." And he hesitated for a second. I think he knew someone was going to say something. And he was like, "Oh, yeah, it came up. And she was like, "Oh." And he goes, "But I forgot to play." Frank. That was his name, Frank. Frank, I told you to play it. How much was it? And he was like, I don't want to tell you. And she's like, "How much was it?" And so I was at the back of the van and I said, $27,000. And she hit him. It was such a great, hilarious moment. Maybe, I think that was probably the carryover of the curse from horse racing. So there you go. That's my memories for the day. Yeah, I think that's about it. There's not too much else. And we're gonna sit here. We'll watch the rest of the hockey game. We're still in the money in the hockey, but now I mean we would need to catch a goal somewhere, or have something. Have Khudobin wind up with a shutout and 35 plus saves. If we were to catch a goal, it would have to be a Foxtrot or something like that, because the other 3 pairs that we have are all Vegas. So, or just get a lot of shots on goal. Hey, if Schmidt and Took and Stasny could put a lot of shots on goal and Khudobin stops the ball, that could build us back some points. I mean, Khudobin is only, 12.1% captain. So, definitely get some points there. enough saves. Otherwise, the football, the showdown football for tonight, it's just going to be a crapshoot. You get 370-some thousand entries or whatever it is. Yeah, you're probably not going to. Yeah, be lucky to wind up in the money there. All right, so I think I'll probably wrap it up for now. If things get interesting in any of the tournaments, I'll pop back on.
Citizens fits the flow of your life with convenient and easy-to-use tech that makes you ready to.
Yeah, if anything is interesting, I'll pop back on, let you update everyone and excitement. But I should take a quick look. Tomorrow.
Culinary adventure and easily deposit that birthday check.
Oh, yeah, but
So whether you're relaxing, creating, or celebrating, we have tech that fits the flow of your life. Citizens made ready.
Something good. What happened there?
Breaking business on WPXI tonight, right after the game. This is copyrighted by NFL Productions. Prime use for all. Any of the use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions,
Oh, there it is. Yeah, so there's a truck race happening too, which I totally forgot about.
football. This is the microcosm of America.
But I don't think we're gonna. Let's see. Now, a couple of laps left. I mean, we have the winner, but
We open the door for others to compete. We fulfill the promise of one nation. Let's open it wide for those who believe in themselves. That anything is possible. I am asking you to believe in your ability to bring about change.
all right.
We represent the game, our team.
So, oh damn it! Tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow is Friday. I have a ridiculous 4-hour-long meeting scheduled tomorrow. Basketball starts at 6:30. I'm sure there'll be a break in the meeting. And baseball starts at 10:05. I'll be done. No, 8:05. Did I say 10:05? 8:05. So no problem there. NHL, one game at 8. NASCAR is. Oh no! Wait, tomorrow is 7 o'clock, and MMA is nothing until Saturday.
Back to Arrowhead Stadium, 17-7. Halftime score, Watson gets to make a really big play tonight. 140 yards, 16 attempts. Mahomes, meanwhile, led a 16-play touchdown drive. Longest of his career, 2 touchdown passes. For Patrick, David Johnson had that 19-yard touchdown run. His longest scamper in 4 years. And the very good-looking rookie, Edwards-Helaire, 64 yards, 10 rushes in his NFL debut. That line was Chris Collinsworth, Michelle DePoy, opening night in Kansas City before a crowd of about 16,000.
All right, folks. Be safe out there. I will be back tomorrow and see how the rest of today goes. And we'll get plenty of gambling done tomorrow into the weekend. And we will go from there. So be safe. Have lots of fun. Gamble on everything. I don't enjoy money though. And as long as you're not complaining against me, I wish you the best of luck. Somebody call the president.